Morning, Spurs fans. Never easy to do a video like this the morning after such a humiliating defeat, and that's what last night was. It was humiliating. After going from such a good performance against Everton in the second half anyway, excuse me, to abject capitulation and surrender to a very average Manchester United team last night. Very hard to take. Now, I'm lucky. I'm on a ship at the moment off the coast of Portugal, and the only game they showed last night was the Liverpool-West Ham match, so I didn't have to suffer it. But I was following it on the comments on Twitter and WhatsApp, and it was depressing. You know, pretty much the same team that beat Everton, just literally ran up the white flag last night. And it's hard to know who to blame. I mean, apart from Hugo Lloris, we could have lost that game 5-0. We didn't create anything, there was no passion, there was no passing, except to Manchester United all the time. And it's just very, very hard to take. It's been baffling, really, how we've gone back so much in the space of 4 days. As usual, of course, this morning the social media is full of the Conte out brigade. I think it's a little bit soon for that now. You know, we've only lost 2 matches all, 3 if you include Sporting, and we're still third in the league. Very important match against Newcastle on Saturday. Need to win that and restore a bit of confidence in the side, because at the moment there's an awful lot of Spurs fans very disgruntled, especially the ones who travelled up there for a ridiculous 8:15 kickoff. You know, why would a 200-mile round trip leaving Manchester 10:30, 11 o'clock, 3 or 4 o'clock this morning for a lot of the fans got home, and imagine the trip back discussing that rubbish last night. Must have been interesting. So listen, all we can do is keep the faith. Conte will get it right eventually. It's just taking a little bit longer than we'd hoped. The good football will flow eventually. And I'm trying to be positive. It's hard to be positive after such a terrible 90 minutes last night. But look, we're Spurs fans. We've been through this before. We'll go through it again. We're loyal, and we're going to stick with the team. So all we can do is hope that improvement comes soon. Kulusevski should be fit for the weekend, hopefully, because we badly missed him last night. And let's hope that there's a general uptake in form to beat a pretty handy Newcastle team who are doing well themselves. So we'll see how we go. We'll see you tomorrow, and just give you an idea of what the Atlantic Ocean looks like this morning. If you want to see it last night, the waves were nearly up as high as the balcony here. Anyway, come on, you Spurs.